An appraisal gap is the amount of money between the appraised value of the home and the sales value of the home. For example, if a home is worth $500,000, but upon the appraisal, the value that's returned is $450,000, you have an appraisal gap of $50,000. That is 500 minus 450, right? So the sales value minus the appraised value, that is the appraisal gap. The reason why it's a common term in lending is because very often people will forego their appraisal contingency, meaning that even though the home appraised for 450, they've given up that protection, they are still mandated to pay $50,000, but the lender will only lend on the $450,000 value, effectively increasing the cash to close by the amount of the appraisal gap or more. Savvy buyers agents will put in a clause in the contract that they'll do an appraisal gap up to a certain amount of money, and so that they limit the exposure of the client. So in said situations before, if the contract has an appraisal gap allowance of $15,000 and the home sold for $500,000 but appraised for $450,000, the client has to pay $450,000 plus $15,000, so $465,000. And this is one way in which buyers agents limit the exposure when they're not sure if a home is going to appraise for its listed value.